Pisces, my name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. In a second I am going to shift into warp speed, lay out your tarot and your charms, and then when we come back from that we will do a second round of tarot and oracle in real time. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Pisces, welcome to your May 2024 reading. Let's just get started right away. Here you have under finances and wealth, you have the Page of Wands. And I'm going to pick that up and show it to you in a second. I'm going to go through the charms first. Apparently you had to be brave for something in the realm of money. Maybe you went through some sort of a problem with money. Maybe you've had a loss of money. And you have the charm here that says believe in love. But because it's coming out in your money sector, there was some sort of belief you had that was sort of unrelenting that you could do something that maybe against all odds, maybe people were against you, because it does also say own your own dreams. So all those things put together with this particular card in this deck on this side, this would be the normal Page of Wands. This is the side that came out for you. And if you look behind him, there is something rising from the ashes, and it's a phoenix. So I'm telling you, with all these charms and the phoenix rising from the ashes on the page, I do believe that you have gone through something with your money, and something that you had to bounce back from, something that you had to come back from. Here in career and business, you have the fortune cookie, which is something yet to be known. There is something unknown here. And I do think it's positive. When was the last time you opened up a fortune cookie and it was a negative message, right? So you have something positive here. And you also have the sign of Leo. So you have all this fire energy pushing you on, even as a water sign. You do have the King of Pentacles, and that would be the normal side, but on this side of the King of Pentacles, you see that behind him he has something of value that he's not showing anybody. Perhaps you're not showing your cards just yet. Perhaps the universe in and of itself isn't showing you what sort of what they have in store for you. I kind of am leaning that way with the fortune cookie. I do think you're going to be rewarded for all this work that you did rebuilding yourself in some way. You have something here in social life, and it looks like you've been struggling with some of the people in your life. You have the sign of Pisces. Wow. You have the sign of Pisces. So as a Pisces, you have been struggling. The Ten of Wands is a card of stress. There might be people in your circle, in your family, in your friendship group, that you are struggling with. They're stressing you out in some way. You have here in love and relationships, what's interesting is you have a female figure. This is a feminine, and this is the Seven of Swords, and this is the side of the Seven of Swords that's pretty sneaky. You know, somebody may have been lying to you, and these two cards may bleed into one another, because as you can see, it says social life, others. So these are people outside yourself, and so is this, except this is a love relationship. So if this is a man, he is leaning on his divine feminine for sure. But I have to tell you, this is a stressful situation. This is a situation where you might intuitively know that there's something going on here, and you would be correct. There's something nefarious, something not right about something going on here. Here in, we're going to clarify all this, so I'm not rushing through it. I'm just getting through the first layer here. Here in health and well-being, you have all right, let's look at the charms first. You do have potential to be at peace here. I don't feel that you are, but there is potential here. There's something blocking your peace. You have here where there's a will, there's a way. And I think that is the universe telling you you have more of a choice, more of a say than you think you do. You do have the sign of Gemini here. You have the sign of Gemini, and yes, you could be there could be a Gemini involved in this in some way, but I do think that if you're going to take on the pleasant aspects of Gemini, the duality, the way to see two sides, the way you could be, they're very intelligent. You also have the butterfly here. You're going through a lot, and this is well-being. So you are going through a lot because the base card is turbulence. It's a turbulent time for you, Pisces. But I do see peace as an option here on the table. There is more than one thing going on, and you do have more of a choice than you think you do, because if you look at this girl in the picture, whether you're male or female, she has a blindfold on, she has two swords crossed in front of her, she's almost choosing not to see, and she's choosing to stay in this turbulence. So I think Spirit is telling you you do have a choice. Here in Home and Family, you have Saint Michael protecting you, which is nice. It's nice to have spiritual protection in times like this. And you also have the double heart. I'm telling you, there is something going on here with your heart, with your heart person, with something going on in your love life. Somebody that you love, that isn't, something's not right with them. I mean, and to be plain and simple, you do have the death charm here, and this is Spirit urging you to end a cycle and be reborn into another. You are stubbornly, perhaps, holding on to someone here with this Four of Pentacles. You might be very stubborn about this, Pisces. Here in self, which is really nice to see, I see Piscean energy in self, and Piscean energy at its best, using your intuition to guide you. And this is under Spirit and self. This is a masculine energy, even though the High Priestess is a feminine energy. There is fertile masculine energy crowning her. You might be, if you're female, you might be stepping into your divine masculine, or you just might be a male. Here you have the sign of Sagittarius here, and Sagittarius draws its bow, takes aim, and goes for the knowledge, and trying to find out the bottom line. I know that the High Priestess is very similar to where she seeks truth. She knows, she wants to know. I do think that in your core, Pisces, you really do want to know the truth. I think that there is a layer to you here that almost repels the truth because you feel like it might be too painful. And I'm a Pisces stellium, so I get this energy. I do. It's Neptunian. It's very, it could be very painful. It could be very painful. You have here the advice, and if you could see the word advice, the advice here, Pisces, is to leave this situation. You have the Six of Swords going in the other direction, and it's crowned with, I choose strength. So what Spirit wants from you is to be strong and leave this situation. There is a situation. So, with your money, I do think that there's an improvement. There's going to be even more an improvement. You go from a page to a king. I do think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how much ground you can cover this month as far as that goes. But as soon as it gets into the realm of others, love, well-being, I think it's all tied together, and I think that there's a problem, especially with this. So Spirit has told you in more than one way that it is time to move on. It is time for you to move on and have the strength to do it. Let's clarify some of this. You do have this beautiful Page of Wands energy, and you have box, and it says you will receive a gift. And yeah, I'm telling you, this fortune cookie, there is something going on. There's something pleasant going on here with your money or your career or both. Here in the career sector, it does say temporary problems, and I do think that this was something of your past. I think you did have some problems, for sure. For you to be a page rising from the ashes, something had to have burned you. And I really think that is part of your past. So you have here in social life this Ten of Wands energy, and it does say success assured with good plans and hard work. And what's the plan? The plan can't be this Two of Swords energy where you're choosing to not see or do anything. You have to have a plan. Nurture that plan, please. You have, in love and relationships, you have this energy here, and you might have great passion for this person. There is great passion here on the table, and that doesn't help. I've also been there too. You have great passion for someone, and it sort of distorts you, and that's also very Neptunian, very Neptunian. So just be careful. Choose strength over passion, Pisces. This month, it's really a good idea for you to choose your strength over your passion. Here in this Two of Swords energy. All right, show me the well-being with this Two of Swords energy. There is an announcement. Maybe you should be the one making this announcement here. I really think... Listen, the cards haven't said this, but I really do think that it's you that's going to have to do this. If you're waiting to see what happens, if you're waiting to see what this person's going to do, if you're waiting for an apology, if you're waiting for them to admit something, if you're waiting for something, anything at all, I think personally, and we'll go through a lot of these cards, right now, personally, I think that it should be you that chooses to be strong and move away from this. It should be your choice. With this Four of Pentacles energy, show me this Four of Pentacles energy for Pisces, please. Yeah. Doing something risky, taking a chance. And I think the risky thing here, Pisces, would be for you to do nothing. That's what I think. Or for you to wait on something. Here in, came out right away. Yeah. Time to go out and have fun. Grapes. Time to stop waiting around. Time to leave, Pisces. Time to leave. Show me the advice and guidance here. The advice and guidance. It says, yeah, it's time to be a little bit more carefree and lighthearted. But I have to tell you, that's after you leave this situation. I do think it's going to be like a weight off your chest. I do think you're going to become lighter from this pulling away. I'm going to pull one from this deck, and then we'll move on to tarot. Okay, for Pisces, give me one for Pisces, please. Give me one for Pisces, please. You have Aquarius, innovative, rational, humanitarian. Yeah, I mean, it might be time to think out of the box. And when I say that, think out of your box. How is it that you usually handle these situations? Does the way you handle these situations, does it work for you? Do you end up in a place that's better? Do you end up in a place that's happy? Do you end up in a place of your choosing? If not, it might be time to think out of the box a little bit here. You are in torment in some way. I mean, there is some torment going on, but this is Neptunian torment. This isn't actual torment. This is in your head. I am not saying that it's any less painful, because I have been there, man. And that is super painful, but it is time to close out a cycle here. You have the power to get in that boat with those swords and walk away. Wow. Wow. Look at all these major arcana. So you have the World closing out a cycle. You have the Magician, the Spirit telling you have the tools to do this. You can do this. You have freaking Virgo here on the table with the Hermit. There's that egg again. There's that egg again. Go introspective here. Go introspective. My God, there's another one. Look at all these major arcana. I mean, this is the last reading I'm doing, and this is the first time this has happened in this whole series. So you're welcome to go and watch any of them. Here you have Judgment. It's time to make a judgment call. You're being called. You are being called to make a judgment call. That is some lineup of power. This is Spirit really, really sending you a very strong message. You may be tired, but you're not seeing something. You're too busy staring down at those cups to see what's behind you, to see what your potential is. Spirit is bringing you a gift, and I think the gift is insight, especially with this High Priestess. You do have here another major arcana. You have the Fool. This is a new path opening up for you if you choose it. This path, nobody's going to force you on the path, Pisces. You have to choose it. You have to choose to work on this. You do. You have to, wow, look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Look at these possibilities. You have to walk away. It's time to walk away. You are nourishing something that can't be nourished. You're working really hard on something, and this is gone. It's not what you think it is. It's time to get all this fire energy and work on your behalf. I know that you're a water sign, but it's time to step into that fire energy with that Page of Wands and this Ace of Wands. It's time to look and understand what happened. Somebody did this to you. It hurt. Feel the pain and move on. It's time to seek out more stability. It's time to count your losses and defend yourself. You have a new path opening up. You have possibility here. Look behind him. You have possibility here. New possibility. It's time to make a choice here. This is the Lovers, but it's time to make a choice. And on this side, it's almost like you're being called to make a choice. You're being guided to make this choice. On this side, it's like you got to make the choice. You have to choose. This is you. This is more major arcana than I have seen in any of the other readings. And here, I'm going to stop here. This is the potential. You have the potential for something actually real in your future. Man, Pisces, this is just the type of energy that I would run to. I get it. I understand where you're at. I'm not judging you at all. I have been there myself, but I'm telling you, you're going to end up, if you stay in this situation, you're just going to get older. You're not going to gain anything. You're not going to get this award at the end saying, look, you persevered. Here's your reward / award. You're going to get nothing but pain, and you're going to get older, and that's it. I think that there is another path, and Spirit is strongly leading you onto this path, offering up this path, but you need to make the choice. And man, I would run. I wouldn't walk. Okay, give me one more for Pisces here, please. Give me one for Pisces. Please give me one for Pisces. Is that 2? Yeah, I'll take both. Here you have self-worth. You should have expectations. You need to check your self-worth for sure. Distance yourself. It's time to retreat. It's time to distance yourself, Pisces. Get on all this new energy. This new energy is so strong. It's so vibrant. It's so beautiful. We're heading into, if you're on this hemisphere, we're heading into spring and all that beautiful sun energy. And I'm telling you, if you get on this new path, you have something beautiful waiting for you. You have many beautiful things waiting for you. And it wouldn't surprise me if, for at least some of you, if your issues with money, that you had to rise from those ashes, if those ashes were created in part by that situation. For some of you, I know that's true. I'm not saying it's true for all of you, but I have to tell you, there is a person in your life that you need to cut ties with. Period. End of story. I hope you don't hate me for that, but I have to tell you the truth when I see it. I will pull one more card for you, Pisces. Let's see. I'm going to pull one more card for Pisces. Give me one for Pisces, please. One more for Pisces. Just give me one for Pisces. Let's see. What is this? This is... you can't make this up, Pisces. Movement. Godspeed. Get away. Please, what did I say? Run, don't walk. Movement, speed. At the bottom of the deck here, you have marine life, richness, marine life. This is like very Piscean, very Piscean. Look at that. Look at all those fish. This is what awaits you. You need to get into your own element. The person that you are sharing energy with here is not of your ilk. You're on different vibrations. You need to find something that's more you so you could blossom. And we could open this fortune cookie later together. Big hugs, Pisces. I see you. Namaste.